Okay, we are in June, and this is book 90. It is Lula Dean's Little Library of Banned Books. I gave this 3.5 to 4. I thought it was pretty good. It's a small Georgia town, and a small group of people want to ban books they find offensive, and they're kind of using their religious right to do that. The town, there are some people in the town that band together into a little library and put those banned books in there, and they find their way to people. And I think it's an interesting viewpoint on, people when they're uneducated or not exposed to other ideas, what really happens. And then when you expose them to the idea, what happens. Some of it wrapped up maybe quicker than I would expect it, but in Goodreads, it's listed as a satire, so you can take it as you leave it. I thought the characters are good. I like the general direction of the book. I would recommend it. I thought it was good and maybe really relevant to today. Number 91 was an audiobook, Tell It Like It Is by Aaron Neville. It was actually narrated by Aaron Neville. I'm familiar with his work. I had some of his albums. We'll say he has a medium thick New Orleans Cajun accent. So in the beginning, it was maybe a little tricky for me to understand everything he said, but, the more I listened, the easier it was. He spent a lot of time in and out of jail. He had very, very serious drug addiction, but he was overcome that. And I think if you're semi-familiar with his work, you would like it, and I thought the audiobook was fine. Number 92 is also an audiobook, The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. Really like this book. I gave it a 4.5. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but Cassie works in a bookstore, and she has given a book that has some magic, The Book of Doors. And it turns out there are other magical books that exist, and some good people have them and some evil people have them, and how they can be used, can really affect the world. The one thing that I really liked about this book is there's some time travel in it, and there's two viewpoints on time travel. One, you can go back in time and you can change the future. Or two, you can go back in time and there's nothing you can do to change the future. Time is linear and it just happens, and you can go back in time and you can watch it happen or exist in its happening, but whatever happened in the past is what's going to happen in the future, whether you went back or not. Maybe you were meant to go back, and that's why the future occurred. Thought the character was good, thought the development of the characters was good. I would recommend it. I really like this book.